Hey, what the hell? What are you doing? And JJ's not here, and this has absolutely nothing to do with Among Us tonight. I don't know how long I'm going to be on as well. So, yeah. This is going to be very confusing. I forgot you stalked me everywhere. I'll be back. I need water. Ouch. Say knock that one down. Oh no, it broke. Holy shit. Okay, there's a little bit much going on here. That's fine. What the hell? Okay. Don't gotta worry about that now. Maybe just a few. I will be back. Okay. Let's do this. Try to get everything set up here real quick without destroying everything I just tried to do. No. I need to lock that. Lock. Where did it go? I cannot change that. What did I do? There it is. Move that over here. Wait. Is there a reason? Yes, there's a reason. Here's the reason. That is the reason.
Also a nice little preview of some future upcoming videos. Now I did kind of go ahead and already open this. I do have some videos I will be putting up later, particularly regarding that. Let me see if I can. I guess that's kind of is what it is. So sorry if the audio is not the best. I'm just trying something a little bit new here. So
okay, there we go. That should be a little bit better now. Shouldn't be talking on top of myself. Okay, so today was pre-release day for Kaldheim. As you can see, today is, pull up the calendar. It is Friday, January 29th, 2021 at 9:02 p.m. This is live, this is current. Today is the release day, or the pre-release date, so that's always awesome. Kaldheim box. So yeah, remember that. Actually, let me just get into this particular little detail I had discovered today. Opening this up, in these boxes you get a few boosters, a promo card, among some other stuff. I'll go ahead and show you here real quick. I'm honestly not even 100% sure what I have, but you open up the box. It can also work as a card holder. I forgot to switch my camera again. Sorry about that. Bam. There we go. So, yes. This is the little Kaldheim pre-release starter kit we got here. Slide that out. You would normally open this up. I do have videos I'll be posting of whenever I pulled all this at the actual shop today, which Java House. Just in case you people are here local, Jacksonville, Florida, over off of Old St. Augustine Road. Buy yourself some cheese sticks, kick back, relax, and play some Magic. And also they do the pre-release that people enjoy oh so much. So I did go ahead and sleeve a few of them. I don't know entirely what's in here, so we'll kind of flip through them, take a look. I don't think I've revealed this yet. I actually have... this is actually my playing deck here. It's a Island Mountain deck that I've been working on. Not the best yet, but definitely building and hopefully getting a little bit better. So let's go ahead and flip this around. Or get this in here. We'll go over all that. That's going to be time for another video later on. But, okay, so as I was going to say, in each of these packs, you get a promo card. There's multiple different kinds of promo cards. I actually went with Gamer Loots, him and his son. Went and checked out a few cards that they got. Pretty nice, actually. Sorry, this was one of the actual promotional cards. You get another special card whenever you actually open the box by itself. So that was pretty cool. So you actually get kind of like two special cards. That one I'll hold on to here for a minute. This one right here, the Realm Walker, was the whenever you bought a box, complete booster box here, still sealed, they would give you a special full art foil card. This is the particular full art foil card that you got with this particular pre-order. So not a bad card. Doesn't really fit any of my decks, but it actually enters the battlefield as a Realm Walker, and it can actually choose the creature type. It actually has a couple other pretty cool things there at the bottom too. But the card that I'm actually really curious about is the actual promo card for the deal as of itself. As I said earlier, today is the day of the 29th. January 29th, 2021. Now, just so you see, this is the same card. I'm not pulling any tricks. Got that there. I'll go ahead and flip this down here. I didn't change nothing. The promo card is actually stamped for January 30th through 31st. If you can see that right there. 2021. So I'm not really sure as to why the date is incorrect on here. I'm not sure if it's a misprint. I kind of hope it is, because that'd be really awesome. Have a foil misprint for a promotional box break. If any of you other guys or anybody else pulls any of these that has a different date or knows why that date is incorrect, if you could please let me know. I don't really understand. I haven't really done enough of these to really know how everything works. So I'm not sure if that's a normal thing where it's always behind a day, or what, to be 100% honest. So, yeah, if you know, I'd appreciate it if you would let me know as well, because until then, I don't really want to open it. To be 100% honest. Here's one of the mythics that we actually went ahead and pulled, which is just a regular double-sided mythic. Nothing special. Not for any of my decks anyway. Even though it is pretty nice, it's got a legendary artifact on it. Equipped creature gets a +2. It has vigilance, which, if memory serves me right, vigilance is where even if you attack, you do not have to tap the card after your round. It stays untapped. Yeah, I did notice that as well. I saw a few other ones. The artwork's really not the nicest on these. It's not as cool as I don't know if I have them in here. Where is that deck? If memory serves me right, I have it in this particular box. Like, there's some of these have really nice artwork, but like, so far I'm just not really seeing anything. Like, these are a lot of the cards out of my Zendikar Rising, Core 2021. Looks like I was building a white deck there. I was gonna say, they're not. I honestly like this better than any of the other artworks I have yet to see out of the Kaldheim yet. So I guess we'll hopefully see something pretty cool there. But I haven't really had a chance to really look through what I actually pulled earlier, so I'm going to kind of sit down and we'll just check out a few of them here. See if anything actually looks any decent. I haven't even pulled my rares or anything out of here yet. But let me get this down here to my level. The birds don't even... I have some of the token birds and stuff that have like... This is more of a dark theme, I guess. And they don't have the nice bright vivid colors or anything that you would come to expect out of some of the other sets. But still, they're not bad. I just don't think any of these are actually going to do me any good with building any of my actual decks that I'm working on right now. I do need to organize them though. And if you have any questions or anything, I'm still kind of new to this. I am by no means a master, but I probably have something here you guys would like to see. I'll probably do a couple pulls out of the booster box as well, depending on how many people we get in here, and see how things go tonight. It is a little late, but once again, if anybody knows as to why the date is incorrect on the promo card on here, please, by all means, please let me know. I really would like to know, because that day is a day or two off as of it is. Yeah, I can't speak tonight. I've only been up since like 4 or 5 o'clock this morning, so it was actually one of my rares. One of my foils. I didn't even get a cool dice. It's kind of unfortunate. Snowland. This is also one thing I did discover, is that they actually have quite a few, I guess they've been adding something new to the Magic the Gathering deal here. They actually have Snowlands now, so I'm going to have to make some room for those. Sorry if you can't see them. I'm just trying to get a good picture of each of the cards as I kind of pull it up here. And there's some complicated cards, which we'll go ahead and see. Like, they got quite a few different enchantments and different levels to the enchantments as you kind of go through. And keep in mind, my main deck is a fire water deck, so mountain island deck. So that's more of the cards I'm currently looking for, just because I don't have any decks to really utilize anything else. But yeah, I see what he was talking about. The artwork is quite plain on these. Fire, water, earth, double, fire, basic snow. I guess we're going to need a snow deck eventually. That's interesting. Sorry guys, I'm tired. Another snowland. There's one of my creatures. Snowland. And a snow creature. Actually, that's pretty... that's one of the more interesting rares so far. A snow creature kraken. A snow kraken. Let's see what else we got. This is an enchantment, a fire water enchantment. What does he do? Because that falls right in perfect with my deck. Scry 2, draw a card, then you may reveal a giant card from your hand. When you do, Invasion of the Giants deals 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. The next giant spell you cast this turn costs 2 less to cast. It's not terrible. I might be able to work that in my deck. I'm not sure. I might just have to have a couple different decks before all this is said and done. Got some more fire. It's an instant. Got too many instance cards in my deck as it is. I can never get any creatures out. I think I finally solved my mana issue in my old deck, though. Here, sorry. Try to clear that up a little bit. Whoops. There we go. There you go. Another earth. Still kind of one of your guys' first looks at these. Enchantment aura. Combine the monster, enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. It deals damage to you equal to its power. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap phase. What else we got here? Foretell. He's a scarecrow. I kind of like that card. That one's not too bad. Score an effigy. I just can't talk tonight. Got another death. Demonic Gifts. That's actually a pretty nice card. I kind of wish I actually had that. That would look probably really nice in a foil, honestly. Nice to know I got some whites and fires out of this, though. Gains haste until end of turn. Alright. One of these other double token cards, or double faced card. Common foil I pulled. Enchanted creature. Enchanted creature has a base power of 0 and has, at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life unless you sacrifice this creature. Oops, sorry about that. Some more snow. Here's a rare. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile that card with an ice counter on it instead. You may cast spells from among cards in exile your opponent owns with ice counters on them. You may spend mana from your snow counters as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. That is actually pretty wicked. I kind of like that one. How's it going, guys? For everybody who's just joining in. Just kind of flipping through some of the pre-release box openings I did earlier. I will have the actual box breaks on... actually, I have individual episodes of the box breaks that will be coming up later. For any of you guys that's currently here that may have missed the beginning, with it being the 29th today, does anybody have any idea as to why the promotional card says January 30th or 31st? Just kind of curious if it's a misprint or if there's a reason behind why they did it, or if it's just because they moved the release day. If you guys know, I'd much appreciate you guys letting me know, because I have no idea. At least I have some good cards here to actually work for like lands for snows and such. I wasn't planning on making a snow deck. I was thinking about kind of sticking with a colorless deck or a white deck, because my buddy's white deck keeps completely destroying me. Snow artifact. A Bloodsky Berserker. And here was one other thing I noticed about this card earlier. The Icebreaker Kraken. If you actually see, look at what his mana cost is. It's 10 plus 2, or 2 island plus 10. But for each snow creature you have, you can pretty much get this thing down to practically nothing to enchant if you have enough of the actual land mana to actually go ahead and summon him. So that was pretty cool. I did notice that earlier. Bloody Berserker, Raven Form, Shackles of Treachery, Sculptor of Winter, Elderfang Disciple, Guardian Glade Walker, Berg Strider. That's kind of interesting. I was looking at the actual the snow creatures versus some of these other like the water ones, because you can't really just go go straight based off of what the actual icons look like now. I think that's my first snow creature besides my Kraken up here. It's kind of interesting. I didn't realize that. Kind of losing my voice right now. Another white. Seize the Spoils. Sorcery card. It's really good if you need to get some cards out, though. Trying to keep them halfway organized as we go through them here. Undersea Invader. And keep in mind, all of these are out of my little Kaldheim pre-release pack. I did open up all the boosters already. I didn't really look through them. Not as well as I probably should have. Icy Mammoth. Manolith, sorry. Just because I was just in the middle of something. I get distracted kind of easily from time to time, so that's not a double side, but still a nice uncommon foil card. Good enchantment, depending on any of my future decks I actually get to build. If you'd like to sit down while I build a deck, let me know. I'll see if I can do that as well for you guys. Right here we come in with an Alpine Meadow. Kind of like one of these special lands that they do there. I guess special is subjective. Got another Enchantment Saga. For some reason I just like putting all my rares in sleeves. You never know. I'm not saying that they're worth anything, but he was one of my other rares I got earlier. Get out of here. Just in case. You never know. I'm not sure if I showed you guys a little insert here for Kaldheim. Looks really cool. I like the logo on these, though. I really do like the logo. Now that I'm destroying absolutely everything else on my desk here. And also, the actual box actually came with a little mini poster here as well. So it's actually a pretty cool little starter kit. Yeah, I probably should have kept all that in mind earlier. My bad. It's kind of interesting. Snowlands must come from your pre-release kit, draft boosters, and can't be added this way. Just for anybody curious about actually building the deck, it kind of gives you 15 to 18 creatures, 5 to 8 spells, and 17 lands should get you relatively close. Cool little poster though. I really do like that actually. Call me weird. I don't mind. But if you call me weird, have something better to back it up than my ignorance. Alright, so we got a land. I guess I'm just going to stack my lands back here. I was going to separate my fire lands and such, but kind of running out of room. That was the Battle Shield Warrior. Rune of Speed. Enchantment Aura card. I actually started playing a few of these Enchantment Auras. Enchantment Permanent. When Rune of Speed enters the battlefield, you get to draw a card. As long as the enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +1, +0, and it has haste. As long as the enchanted permanent is equipped, it has equipped creature gets +1, +0, and has haste. Kind of a reiteration of what I just said. Run ashore. Forgot where I'm putting my cards. It was right there. Another enchantment aura. Death Instance. Bound in Gold. I'm kind of glad that I'm getting quite a good amount about the fires and or mountains and plains and islands. Got quite a few lands as well. I like to kind of see how balanced these sets are to see how, I don't know, see if it's weighed one way or the other. But it looks like they're doing a pretty good job at keeping it fairly close. I think they're only within a card or two, so the death and the lands. Elf Warrior token. Basic land snow. That was one of my other rares. I think I already have that one. Did I actually? No, I do not have that particular one. I'll sleeve him in a minute. Hey, go ahead, the Freezing Flame. I thought I had him. Yeah, I do. For some reason, I thought he looked different. Nah, he looks pretty close to the same. I was just losing my mind. It's okay. Alright, Dual Strike. I'm kind of reading them over real quick if it's something I'm actually might be able to use eventually. Artifact Vehicle. Whenever raiders covering attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. Crew 3. Tap any number of creatures you control with a total power 3 or more. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature until the end of turn. I like that. I really like that. Hey, you gain 3 life. Let up, draw a card. Behold the multiverse. That's kind of cool. Scry 2 cards, then draw 2 cards. Foretell. During your turn, you may pay 2 and exile this card from your hand face down. Cast it on a later turn for its Foretell cast. Oh, that's tricky. I like that. Midworm. I think he was in the Core 2021 set as well. Funeral Longboat. Vigilance. Crew 1. Tap any number of creatures you control with power 1 or more. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature until the end of turn. Village Rites. I'm actually really curious what this Village Rites is going to be worth. I know the last one in the Core 2021s was actually, even though it was just a common card, it was still worth close to, I think it was about $1 card by itself, 97 cents to $1. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature and draw 2 cards. So, I still really like that card though. Definitely a card I would use in one of my death decks. Or swamp decks, sorry. My bad. Mammoth Growth. Immerstrom Raider. When he enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do, you draw a card. That would be useful if you're like mana flooded or something like that at the beginning. Depart the realm. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. That would have saved me. Sorry, I was gonna say that would have saved me earlier today, and that's actually kind of a blurry picture. Hexguard Bracket. Human Warrior. Snow-covered forest, basic snowland forest. One of our rares is a legendary snow creature. Whenever Jorn attacks, untap each snow permanent. That's nice. Check out the back of him. We got a couple good things here. I didn't do too bad. I mean, not no mythics or anything. You may play target snow permanent, your card graveyard then its turn. If you do, it enters the battlefield tapped. Nice little get out of jail free card. We got Karuder, Doom Scourge. We got a creature, the Doomscar Titan. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain haste until end of turn. Nice, and it's got foretell. During your turn, you may pay 2 and exile this card from your hand face down. Cast it on a later turn for its foretell cast. So, one thing I have been noticing is there's a lot about the foretell casts. Like, this one's got one, he's already got one. I know I had a couple earlier. I'm just kind of pointing out that it's a common thing in this particular series for the foretell cast and being able to discard it and then bring it back. So that's pretty cool. Glimpse of the Cosmos. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. As long as you control a giant, you may cast a Glimpse Cosmos from your graveyard by paying a mana rather than paying its mana cost. So you save 1 mana to be able to do that over and over and over again. Pretty much. Simplified. What else we got here? Revitalize. That's another great card for what it is. Costs 2 mana, you get 3 card, or you gain 3 life, and you get to draw a card. Behold the multiverse. Ravenous Lidworm. As you can see, I've already got a double of that one. I got another Funeral Longboat. Struggle for Skimfar, sorry. Priest of the Haunted Edge. Jespera Sentinel. God's Hall Guardian. Has Vigilance, foretell 3. During your turn, you may pay 2 and exile this card from your hand face down. Cast it on a later turn for its foretell cost. It's not bad. It's a good mid-game card. Hey, the Fearless Pup. First strike. He is a pain. I have dealt with him on the other side, and I do not like it. Yeah, that's just, he annoys me. For such a very easy, simple card, I do not like playing against it. Strategic planning, looking at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Another basic snow. In Search for Greatness. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the highest converted mana cost among other permanents you control without paying its mana cost. If you don't, scry 1 card. That's an easy decision. Well, most times. Inga Runai enters battlefield, scry 3. When Inga Runai dies, draw 3 cards if 3 or more creatures died this turn. Nice card. I don't think I would honestly use it in one of my decks, though. Dwarven Hammer. When Dwarven Hammer enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 mana. If you do create a 2/1, create a 2/1 red dwarf berserker creature token, then attach Dwarven Hammer to it. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 and has trample. Equip gives it 3. That's a nice card. It brings one of your not so great cards up to something to kind of be an issue. Star Hinning, I can't even say that. Corsair. Blind the monster. Enchanted creature. When blind monster enters the battlefield, tap and When blind the monster enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. It deals damage to you equal to its power. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. So in other words, what that card is saying is, if I would say probably use that whenever your opponent has a tapped card. The tapped enchant creature. That's my understanding of it, at least. It deals damage equal to its power. Enchanted creatures don't untap during its controller's phase. So tap enchanted creature. It deals damage to you equal to its power. So I don't know. I'm too tired to try to figure that out. I just went in a whole circle. We got the Grizzled Outrider. We got the Squash. Raiders Carver. Sorry. Another Village Rites. I have a feeling that they're probably going to overprint that one, especially since I already got one. And I've opened 5 or 6 boosters, and that's it. Mammoth Growth. I'm going to have a lot of those too, which isn't actually a bad card. Mist of Litjara. Flash. Enchanted creature or vehicle. Enchanted creature gets -3/-0. Ouch. I will want to be on the other end of that card. We got the Gold Maul Champion. Craven Hulk. Elf Warrior token. Code card, which here you guys go. Kaldheim code card, guys. Catch it while you can if you play Magic the Gathering Arena. Definitely be sure to check it out. I'll leave it there just for a moment longer if you're missing out. Alright. Okay, so I did just get these cards today. And you can see that curve on them already, man. Dang. We got the Brazen Freebooter. We got an Undying Rage. I hate seeing them curve like that. There's foils like to curve. Oh, Crystal Slipper. Equipped creature gets +1 and has haste. Attach target creature you control. Equip only as a sorcery. That's not as good as I was originally thinking, honestly. Actually, let me rephrase this. These are actually not part of the Kaldheim. Neither was my CMRs. Sorry. I honestly don't think these 3 were my cards. I think those 3 might have been gamer loots that somehow got mixed in with mine. I don't... No, maybe not. I honestly don't know. Macrame, AKM. Because these should be the KMH, and none of these are KMH. They're RNAs. And a RIG, RIX. There's an AKM. Ackerman. I'm not 100% sure where these ones came from. I'm kind of curious because they should all have the KHM. I don't know what I did, guys. I don't know. So ignore those last few fires. But yeah, all these other ones were definitely KMH. And it doesn't look like they really favor. You can see there, they're all KMHs. It doesn't look like it favors one side or the other. A little heavy on the fire side, which I'm okay with considering. A little lighter on the whites. I think it's really light on the blacks or the swamps. Yeah. Definitely not favoring the swamps. Up against green. Green and reds are tied. Blues are weak, so it's actually a red, green. It's definitely more of a red-green is the way it swings. It's definitely swinging red, green, white. Here, just so you guys can still see. Just kind of, sorry about that, guys. Just kind of trying to see which way the deck actually favors at this point. Let me go ahead and sleeve some of these guys up. I am actually running low on sleeves. I know Gamer Loots, if you haven't checked him out, be sure to definitely check him out. He went ahead and he actually did a booster box. He did his whole box already. And he ended up pulling, I think, 5 to 6 mythics out of it. Some actually really nice new arts. Kind of jealous, to be honest. Come on, get in there, sleeve. It's actually a pretty nice uncommon foil there. I don't know why I'm not sleeving my regular foils. I'm actually almost out of sleeves. That is not good. I should have picked some up today. And if there's anybody else just joining us here, today is the 29th. The promo card for the break is actually a January 30th and 31st, 2021 card. If you know why, please let me know. I would really, 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 really like to know. Just because I don't know. It seems like an error to me. It might not be. But if it is, or if anybody's got information, please let me know. Cringeworthy moment there, sorry. He's protected though, no matter what. I believe he deserves protection. Along with the other foils that I just blindly tossed in here. So, here's some of the new snowlands that actually comes in this set. Not that it is a land, but it's not a snowland that I am trying to speak of. Surprisingly, out of that, I almost have enough, at least half already, or a third. I'll say a third of the lands to actually probably do a decent deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. This is a basic snowland swamp. That's interesting, actually, and kind of has me now confused. And that's a basic snowland plains. I'm gonna have to learn more about the snow. I live in Florida. I don't see snow. I don't know what else to say about that. That's actually a pretty nice land. The Great Hall of Starnium land, Great Hall of Starnium enters battlefield tap. It does a death, or if you spend a double light death, you can sacrifice it. Okay, sacrifice Great Hall and a creature you control. Create a 4/4 white angel warrior creature token with flying and vigilance. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery card. That is actually pretty nice. Nice ability. I don't know if I'll ever really get to use it in any of my decks or anything, but I'm down to 3 foil. 4 protectors. Oh, and one thing I was talking about before, this is the Village Rites out of this particular set, the Kaldheim. And here's one out of the Core 2021s. So, nice little update on the artwork there. I think I still like the OG better, though. Still pretty cool, though. I still, as I said, this is still like a $1 card, so I'm perfectly fine with that. But yeah, that looks like all we got out of the pre-release here. I think I'm going to just kind of end this one here. Tomorrow we always have the regular Kaldheim booster. I might have to go pick up some special sleeves because my buddy ended up with, I think, 60 cards worth actually putting in sleeves. He actually went through a whole thing of sleeves between doing his pre-release kit as well as his big booster box here. So for those of you who actually actually came to hang out with us, be sure to check out my Instagram. Give me a follow if you haven't. It's really greatly appreciated. I'd follow you back. I try to do that once a day anyway if I have the chance. If not, it might take me a day or so to do it. I get pretty busy sometimes, so every little bit does help. Let me go ahead and flip this. So, as I said, I've been up since like 5 o'clock today. I see Pikachu still chilling over there. But yeah, I've been up since 5. I think I'm going to call it early. Got plenty of... This kind of gave you an idea of the structure of what kind of cards and stuff are in here. Obviously, we got a lot to still go ahead and go through here. So, be on the lookout for some additional videos. I got some from whenever I first pulled these. I just don't feel like editing it tonight and getting it off my phone. That'll be a tomorrow thing. But yeah, be sure to check out the links below. I got some affiliate links and such down there for the Kaldheim stuff. So definitely be sure to check it out if you like some of these particular cards. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best pre-release kit. People were hitting left and right when we were over there earlier, so I know there's some really good stuff. It's just all about getting it, but I do thank you guys for coming around and watching, and until next time, I guess I'll see you